And I think that's important, because if you want your search engine, if you want your search engine to be optimized and your product to show up, you have to spend money, and you have to use tags and different things that will move your product up the search engine. And that costs money. So if you believe in your product enough, you have to ask yourself if it's worth the investment or not. So, other statistics that are in the book, this is available on page 24, basically telling you that marketers follow the eyeballs. Whatever they see, they're likely to use and they're likely to spend. And once again, this justifies that search engines are where people are spending their money on advertising, and it's leading, and it's going to continue to lead. So different people are increasing what they're doing for business marketing using the internet. The budget is continuing to grow. They're using social media campaigns for awareness. They're using online marketing to try to retain customers. You have more power than you ever did as consumers today, because you can go on and you can rate things and you can tell people if a product was great or if a product stunk. And you can do that through Facebook, you can do that through Twitter. You can basically market a product now in more ways than you ever could before. So that's something to consider. So what are our strategic drivers? There's a very, very, very nice table in the book that's on page 25. This is stuff that we're going to talk about in the rest of the course, but these are essentially the 10 big ideas related to this, and you can certainly look at it and view it on your own and see if any of this is stuff that will benefit you when you're designing your website. So the book also speaks about different types of fundraising products. If you have a productive fundraiser, you can use that fundraiser to market. They use the Dirty Water, the Dirty Water fundraiser that has been very effective throughout high schools. Some of you might have used this in your high school, giving you statistics on cleaning water, what it takes, ways that you can market it, and ways that you can do it. And I think that's important, because if you can find a way that is socially aware, you can campaign and market towards that population, that certainly provides you with a unique way to advance your product. So we give you some best practices. One of the keys, as the last bullet says, this is going to be discussed throughout the text. But one of the things that I want to talk to you about that I think is important is offline integration. You need to find a way that your product stands out offline and online. While this course is focusing on online product representation, you have to use it offline as well. So we got to talk about that, and we got to think about that. We'll be doing that later in the course. So, to look at a summary of what we went over, we basically showed how the internet affected people all around the world. We talked about the different ways that people use business communications, different ways to market, the fact that the cloud is growing, the entire point and purpose of this course. It's difficult to keep up with all the change that's going on. If you do design something that's profitable right now this year, it's probably not going to be in a couple of years. You have to keep evolving and keep changing as technology improves. You're going to look for profit. You're going to have to find ways that you can actually make money with your product without spending too much, and it has to be sensible and it has to make sense. The only other thing that I want you to do from chapter 1, I have presented 2 articles that are online. I would encourage you to take a look at them as you're working through the rest of your material. Thank you very much.